Hey guys, I wanted to share a quick story about something I heard on the radio today. I was listening to Living on Earth on PRI, and they had this guy on that was a fish expert. Yeah, a psychology expert for fish. He was talking about how fish thrive in certain environments and they don't do so well in other environments. And it was actually pretty interesting. He related it to when we started taking animals out of the wild and putting them in zoos. How at first the zoos were looked nothing like the animal's natural habitat, and they didn't perform some of the day-to-day activities that they were used to performing in their natural environment. And when this happened, the animals started exhibiting very bizarre behavior. So they're pacing around the room, they're kind of rocking, they're becoming depressed. So what happened is these people started organizing the animal's enclosure or whatever cage with some stimulus that would make the animal kind of feel like they were in the wild again. So if an animal, for instance, would typically forage for food, they would set up the enclosure so the animal could forage for food. And eventually, when they were kind of able to scratch all these evolutional itches, so to speak, for that animal, make it feel like it's in the wild, the bizarre behavior would disappear. So I started thinking, why haven't we figured this out for human beings yet? We have been around for hundreds of thousands of years, behaving in the same way that whole time. So hunting, gathering for our food, building our own shelter, moving from place to place, always being very active, eating foods that come from the earth. And up until very recently, we've always behaved like that. Now, all of a sudden, we are completely able to live sedentary lifestyles and barely move at all, and our food is provided for us. It's not, a lot of it's not even what you would call from the earth. A lot of it's just processed food. So we're consuming stuff that we've never consumed before. We're not moving in ways that we've always moved before, and coupled with that is the fact that the mental health in our country is declining rapidly. So depression, anxiety, and then you look at the pharmaceuticals or the psych meds that so many Americans are on, and you can't help but wonder, does this not have anything to do with the fact that we're not behaving the way that we've evolved to behave for 100,000+ years, and all of a sudden things change and we can't understand why people are acting crazy? I understand that Western medicine has its place, but I don't necessarily think that should be the first place we go to when it's looking to fix somebody who's not feeling well. I don't think it should be a pill. I think we should look at day-to-day habits. How are you eating? Are you exercising? There's a lot of things that we can do for ourselves just with a simple shift of habits throughout the day that can make us feel a lot better. But anyways, I just thought it was interesting that we can spot this real quick when we're dealing with the psychology of a fish or of a bear, but we can't figure it out for ourselves. So something to think about. If you're not feeling good, or you feel like you could be feeling better, maybe you should do some push-ups. Just a thought. Thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great weekend. See ya.